Hey guys, today's dish is going to be a little special as I'm going to give you an insight or a story that I have to share with you about this recipe. Now, back in the mid 1800s, during the American Civil War, Mumbai, then called Bombay, was booming as a textile hub. Mills were running day and night, and the cotton traders were constantly busy. These traders would work late night and didn't have the time for full thali meal. They needed something quick, fast, and filling. So, street vendors near Mumbai Textile Mill came with a genius idea. They mashed leftover vegetables together, cooked them in spicy mix of masalas, served it with small soft Portuguese style bread rolls called pav, and just like that a new dish, Pav Bhaji, was born. A midnight meal for hungry traders that later became one of Mumbai's most loved street food. Sometimes I wonder if Mumbai had a heartbeat, it would definitely be Pav Bhaji. So let's see the process and the method of making this recipe. Now, as different kitchens have different ways of making this recipe, I would first like to prep all my ingredients like I do in every other recipe that I share with you. So, today I've taken half kg potatoes, half kg tomatoes, two entire carrots, half cauliflower, two entire capsicum, 1 cup of green peas, one medium sized onions. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the cauliflower, carrots, and potatoes together, and we're going to boil all these ingredients along with green peas. Now I prefer boiling peas separately, but for today I'm going to boil all of them together. Now once I whistle them, we are going to let it cool, and we are going to separately prepare our tomatoes. Now for boiling away the vegetables, we are going to add little salt along with a little water. We do not want the potatoes to be watery once they are boiled and cool. So I'm going to chop certain vegetables, and first of them are our capsicums. Now I have finely chopped them. Then I'm going to also finely chop one medium size onion. Now, guys, some people do not add onions in this recipe, so it's on to you if you want to add onions or you want to skip it. Now, the onions that I'm chopping right now is for the tadka or the forni that we are going to give to the pav bhaji, and I'm also chopping a handful of fresh coriander. Now all my ingredients are ready, and remember friends, I have separately boiled the tomatoes. I have slit the tomatoes at the end, and at the beginning I have removed the stem of the tomatoes. Once they are boiled and once the skin is peeled off, I'm going to grind them to a fine paste. Now once I have achieved it, I'm going to check on the boiled vegetables, and I'm going to mash them and keep them aside. Now for the tadka, I have taken a heavy bottom pan, a big pot. You can also take a big pot of the kadai or a wok, whichever is convenient for you. In goes half butter and oil, and once they are hot enough, in goes ginger, followed by onion and capsicum. Now once all these three ingredients are sorted well, in goes our boiled mashed vegetables. I've also added half teaspoon turmeric powder, and we are going to stir and mix all these ingredients well, then adding 2 tablespoons of pav bhaji masala. Now guys, I have made this pav bhaji masala. Now we are going to mix all these ingredients well, and then in goes our tangy tomatoes. Now the reason why I have taken both tomatoes and potatoes of the same way is because the tomatoes are a bit tangy, and that is what we require in this pav bhaji. Now if you like a little more tanginess to the bhaji, add a entire lime to the bhaji, and it just gives an amazing taste. Now guys, we had added salt in all the vegetables that we had boiled today, and remember to check lastly for the salt. If you require more salt, do incorporate as much salt you want, and do not forget to add a handsome amount of butter. Also remember to add enough water and cook well. Now guys, once the consistency is good enough for you and the pav bhaji smell fills the air, which means that the pav bhaji is ready, garnish it with freshly chopped coriander. And if you're diet conscious, you can consume as is, or you can serve it hot with buttered pav along with a dash of lime and chopped onion garnished with fresh coriander. And here a plateful of buttery pav, a spicy, tangy and irresistible flavorful bhaji is ready, leaving you with a delicious recipe. Do try this recipe and share a comment if you've liked the recipe. Details of the recipe are in the description below. And yes, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So until next time, God bless, stay healthy, eat right, ciao.